Welcome to the Lynn Miller Room. In this edition of the Eagle Sports Coaches Show, Rob Tenyer has joined us. And, Coach, a nice crowd for homecoming. We got to see a lot of friends play pretty well against Dayton. Of course, Dayton came up with the win.
Well, I think we played a real good first half, and in the opening drive of the third quarter offensively, we took it down and tied the football game. But, you know, the wheels kind of fell off there the halfway point in the third quarter, and Dayton started wearing us out a little bit, I felt, in the run game. And offensively, we couldn't generate any really good series. So, and a lot of just internal mistakes is what it came down to. And you know, it's always a game of missed opportunities when you come up short.
Want to mention this. The 2003 team saluted at the end of the third quarter going into the fourth quarter, and the fact that you had a little reunion, that was pretty good to see the boys again.
Yeah, I expected a little better turnout than what showed, but at least I had an opportunity to talk to a lot of those guys over the last 2 to 3 weeks, and they really showed their support of the program, and it was great to see the guys that did show up. And like you said, we had a post-game reunion, and we had about 75 former football players that showed up, and it's always fun to get to sit down and reminisce and talk about some old stories. And
is it like fishing stories? Do they get more in depth?
There's no question. There's no question. You know, the touchdown runs become longer, and
breaking 4 or 5, 6 tackles now.
No question, no question. But that's always a lot of fun, and we had a good turnout, and we're going to continue to do those things to rekindle those alumni relationships. That's very important to our program moving forward.
7,500 people at homecoming. We've had, 8,000 a couple of times this season, and we've drawn some fans, and I know you really appreciate that, and the boys appreciate that.
Very much so, and that's part of it. You know, you want to have a good atmosphere on game days, and we've really done our part to try to get out in the community and be involved and be visible, not only in our community but on our campus as well. And we do appreciate that support, and we hope that continues moving forward.
Des Moines, Iowa, coming up on Saturday. Actually, supposed to be nice, mid-50s, which is good. Drake's 3-2 in the PFL. We're 3-2. What do you know about the Bulldogs?
Good football team. Good football team. Very well coached. I really respect their coaching staff. I've coached with a few of their coaches during my coaching career, and so I have a lot of respect for them, and Coach has done a great job there. And they're defending PFL champions, and they're going through a similar transition. You know, they lost their quarterback as well, and 2 really good defensive players from last year's team. But I think they're kind of finally settled into their own, and I think they find an identity, or have found an identity on both sides of the football. So they're big, they're physical, they're always big and physical. Yeah. You know, those Midwest guys. So. It'll be a good football game. They're always well coached in the special teams area, so we'll have to continue to play well in that phase, and just go up and compete. The only thing I want our guys to worry about is this game right now, and I told them that, and just let the conference race play out, because there's a lot of games to be played yet, and I just want to prepare for Drake and have a good trip up there and play well, compete, and find a way to win.
Morehead State at Drake, beginning at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll be on the air at 1:25. Rob, always a pleasure. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Jay.
Rob Tenyer, football coach here at Morehead State. We'll have more. This is the Eagle Sports Coaches Show.